Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I will just follow the last video to compare with different families. And today, first of all, we will be talking about the A320 families with the A321, even the latest model, which is the livery. So first of all, I will just share you guys the model of A320 200 and A321 200. These two are pretty old aircraft. As you can see that the introduction is almost before the 2000, and you can see that the rate speed for the A320 is pretty high. So you can see that to compare with the A320 livery or even the other latest models, you may know that A320 and A321 it is not a bad choice in current years. So now I let you know that if you are considering to buy a medium haul or even a short haul aircraft, let's move on to watching about the A320 livery, even the A321 livery, or you can try to having the long range version. But when you consider the price of those aircraft, since Airbus A320 families, those models are having a quite higher price, and I can't say that it's very expensive, but I think if your airline have good demands on the passenger, you have affordable price to affordable money to get the aircrafts. And for the finally of the A320 families, I can just suggest you guys to choose the livery version, which is A320 livery, A321 livery, or even the A320 livery long range. I don't really know that you guys watch the news about the A321 livery long range. The best range for that is almost around 8,000 kilometers. And on the other side, which is the biggest competitor of the A320 families, which is the Boeing 737. If you just watched my all previous video, I never suggest you guys to use the 737, since as you can get the news from the worldwide, and the 737 in the real flight, it's easily to get an incident or even have the bad result on that. So I will not very suggest to use, but don't worry about that, because we are just playing the Airlines Manager games, so don't worry about that. Here you can see the different model about 737. For the previous model of 737 before the 737-700, I will not show you guys, which is 500, 600. This is pretty old, and I would suggest you guys to consider the latest version, which is the extended range or something else. So I would suggest you guys to consider to have 737 700 extended range, or even the 737 900 extended range instead of the 700 or the 800, because for 737 700 and 800, those are quite old. You can see that the introduction is almost between 1019 something, so I will not suggest you guys to choose that. And for the new version of 737, which is the Max 8 or even the Max 9, if you guys consider to have the medium haul aircraft, for that I will not very suggest you guys to choose that, since the price is pretty higher than the Airbus A320 or A321 family. But if you just want to have the medium haul aircraft, I almost would suggest you guys to choose Airbus instead of the Boeing. But you guys may think that, oh, Chris, why you will always suggest to use A320 instead of the Boeing 737? Since you can see that the price is not reasonable for that, and the range of the 737 is quite less than the Airbus. When you can consider to use the extended range, but if you are choosing to use the extended range, why you don't purchase or buy a long haul aircraft instead of that? You can see that the price is not reasonable for using that price to buying a just around 5,000 kilometers aircraft to flying the medium haul. It is not reasonable for that. And if you have high demand, I would suggest you guys to use the Airbus A320 or even the long haul aircraft to helping you to getting more profits, getting more turnovers, and easily to get more stars. Well, but this video is just my personal opinion to share with you guys. You guys can choose that by yourself. My brand new personal blog is now available. You can click the link in the description box now. You can comment here and find out more tips by this website. Here is the main page, and they have some aviation comments, aviation news in this website as well. You guys can log in it, check it immediately, and hope you guys can get more tips here. Another page is about the motorsport versions. Now it's already updated and more tips here. Finally, you can contact me here and you can get more information about Chris. Hope you guys can visit the website and watch out how the personal blog is. Thank you very much. You can join our Discord group as well. You can chat with our players, share your experience, share your problem, share your issue here. You can ask more tips here as well. What are you waiting for? There have many tips are waiting for you, and there are over 100 members joined it. You can like and share this video, and finally don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'm waiting for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me.